USMC. Starring Jim Neighbors as Gomer Pyle. Also starring Frank Sutton as Sergeant Carter.
Yeah, while the guys are out on detail this afternoon, maybe we can get caught up on some of that paperwork.
Well, I hope so, Sarge. We have all those supply requisitions to fill out and all those personnel forms. Oh, by the way, those entry blanks for the talent contest came in.
What talent contest?
Haven't you heard? They're looking for Marine talent to appear in the annual Navy Relief Show in Washington, D.C.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're picking one guy from each base to do something there, like sing or play an instrument.
No fooling. That really ought to be something.
Yeah. What do you want me to do with those entry blanks?
Throw them away.
Right.
That's right. We got more important things to do. Besides, who's got any talent in our platoon?
You never know, Sarge.
Well, I know.
Hey, Vince, what do you say, pal? Hiya, Boyle.
Oh, Hacker. What are you doing out in the mess hall? Another fire start in the kitchen?
You're funny, Carter. You know, with your sense of humor, you ought to be in the talent contest. I bet you would have done pretty well, too. Except we already know who the winner is, so you don't have to bother. Have I piqued your curiosity?
Not particularly.
Good. Then I'll introduce you. This is Private Brian Jones. He's a new replacement.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant. Corporal?
Yeah, Jones here is going to be representing our platoon in the talent contest. That is, he'll be representing our base in the talent contest.
So?
So, aren't you going to ask what he does? Tell him what you do, Jones.
Well, actually, I do a little singing.
Yeah. That's what he does, a little singing. Lay a little on him.
Out here, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. La! That's enough. Save the rest for the audition. And Washington.
Hey, Hacker.
Yes?
I don't get it. Why are you making such a big deal out of a talent contest?
Well, someone from our base is going to be sent to Washington. So I thought how nice it would be if that someone just happened to be from my platoon.
And how did you just happen to come up with Jones here?
Well, I needed a replacement for the mess hall, so I went over to the replacement pool, conducted a few interviews, and when I found out that Jones here was a graduate of a conservatory of music, I knew he was just right for my kitchen. See you, Vince.
Big deal. Talent contest, Washington, D.C. Boy, some guys.
Well, don't put it down, Sarge. You know Hacker. He's always looking to be one up with the colonel.
What?
Well, the guy representing the base comes from his platoon. And when he's introduced in Washington, they'll probably say Private Jones from C Company, Camp Henderson. And they might even mention Hacker's name. And they might not. Well, here go the entry blanks.
What are you doing, Boyle?
Throwing them away, like you said.
When did I say that?
About 5 minutes ago.
The picture has changed in 5 minutes. Pick up them entry blanks. We're gonna find talent, but we're gonna do it the honest way, from our own platoon. Boy, how that Hacker could stoop so low and bring in a ringer from the replacement pool, I don't know. You'd think he'd at least have the decency to pick a man from his own platoon. But not Hacker. Oh, no. He's got to do it the sneaky, underhanded way. Go to the replacement pool.
But, Sarge, what if we don't find any talent in our platoon?
Then we'll go to the replacement pool. Now, I'm sure you guys recognize this as a golden opportunity for one of you to go to Washington and bring honor not only to your platoon, but to the entire Marine Corps. Now, I've never asked any of you guys if you got any talent, but I'm sure that some of you do. And that's what I'm looking for. But I only want the top talent. So if you're rotten, forget it. Now, who wants to audition first? Anybody? Come on, guys, let's not be bashful. Look, I'll take back what I said just now. If you think you're rotten, step forward anyway. Let me be the judge. Yeah, Hummer, what do?
I play the clarinet.
You do?
And he plays real nice, too, Sergeant.
Then why were you holding back? Go get your clarinet. Let's hear you.
Okay.
Any guys hear him play? Is he any good?
Well, I've heard him lots of times, Sergeant. He's real good. Just wait till you hear him.
No kidding. Are you ready, Hummel? Hey, look at that. He warms up like a real pro. All right, Hummel. Whenever you're ready. You got a lot of nerve, Hummel. No talent, but a lot of nerve. And you too, Pyle. It takes a lot of guts to recommend somebody like that. Okay.
Replacement pool?
Wait a minute. Okay, anyone else?
Come on, you guys.
What does he do?
Nothing.
Bronsky, front and center. All right, Bronsky, what do you do?
I tap dance.
Tap dance. Are you sure? Yeah, tap dancing. That's always a crowd pleaser. That's even better than singing. All right, move the table, move the table. A tap dancer, huh? All right, stand back, fellas. Give him plenty of room. Okay, Bronsky, you're on.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Move the table back. Move the table back.
He could have done a lot better, Sergeant, if he'd had taps on his combat boots.
So that's it, huh, fellas? That's the talent?
If you don't mind my saying so, Sergeant, there's one man in this platoon who has real talent, and he hasn't even been suggested.
Yeah, who's that?
Pyle?
Come on, let's go to the replacement pool.
Wait, Sarge, you've heard him. He's not bad.
Well, are you out of your mind? Pyle in a contest to go to Washington?
Sarge, he sings good. Listen to him.
Okay. All right, Pyle, let's hear you.
Sergeant, I'm not good enough for a contest.
I know, Pyle, but let's hear you anyway.
But, Sergeant, I'm not a professional singer. I could never get up on that stage in front of people.
Sing, Pyle.
But, Sergeant, I just...
Pyle singing, that's an order.
Just a twilight when the lights are low and the flickering shadows softly come and go. Still the heart be weary, sad the day but long. Still to us at twilight comes love's old song. Comes love's old sweet song.
Huh? Give him an entry blank. We can always go to the replacement pool.
Qual più il vento, la 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 la, e di pensiero, la 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 la, qual più il vento, miuta l'accento, e di pensiero,
Hi, can I help you with something?
Oh, well, please don't stop singing. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. It's just music to unload vegetables by.
That's opera, ain't it? I noticed your Adam's apple popping up and down. That's how I could tell it's opera.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow music lover. My name's Brian Jones.
Well, I'm Gomer Pyle, and this is a real honor. I mean, shaking hands with a voice like that.
Thanks again.
You're a professional singer for sure, aren't you?
Not really. I used to teach singing as a civilian.
Really? You mean you taught voice? Well, I sure could use a few lessons.
Oh, yeah?
Well, my sergeant just entered me in this contest to go to Washington, and...
I know. I'm signed up for it, too.
You are? Well, I might as well give up now.
Don't be so modest, Gomer. You're probably pretty good if your sergeant picked you.
Oh, no. I have to tell you, my voice is more for singing along than listening to.
Well, let's find out. Is there a piano around here?
Well, yeah, over at the rec hall, but you don't want to hear me.
You heard me. I think it's only fair if I hear you.
From this valley they say you are going. I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened my life for a while.
Are you sure you never had any lessons?
No, I just used to sing around a filling station back home in Mayberry. Really could get some good sounds from down there in the grease pit.
You're like a musician who can't read music, but who plays great. And you've got a lot more lung power than you think.
I do?
Try this for me.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
But give it full voice.
La 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 la.
Now bring it up from your diaphragm.
My what?
Diaphragm, from down here.
La 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 la.
Good, try it again.
La 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 la.
God!
You still can't believe that's coming out of you, Gomer? Well, you got the pipes. Now it's just a matter of how to use them.
Well, I sure am grateful to you, Brian, but ain't it strange? Here we are rivals in the same contest, and you're helping me.
Like I told you, teaching's my business. Full diaphragm.
Ah!
Hey, Vince.
Yeah?
Is that crazy rumor I hear true that you're entering pyle in the contest?
What about it?
Oh, nothing. I just feel bad about it, that's all.
Huh?
Well, you know when you and I usually compete in something, we give each other a good fight. We make it interesting, you know what I mean.
Sure.
A-E-I-O-U-A-E-I-O.
Hold it. What's going on here?
Well, hey, Sergeant, guess what? Brian here's been giving me singing lessons. He's getting me in shape for the contest.
Huh?
How about that for sportsmanship, huh, Vince? That's very nice of you, Jones, helping out the less fortunate.
No, Gomer has a fine voice.
Sure, and I'm proud of you for taking an interest in him. It's like Willie Mays giving his time to help out a minor leaguer. Come on, kid, let's go. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't heard you sing in a little while. How about laying one of them high notes on me? Come on.
Boy, he sure has a golden voice, don't he? And ain't it nice of him to help me out like this?
Yeah. Look, if you see Corporal Boyle, tell him I'll be right back.
Where you going, Sergeant?
To the replacement pool. He'll understand.
I keep nagging you, Gomer. Use your diaphragm.
The sky above, the sky above,
Good, do it again.
the sky above, the beautiful sea,
Good, but more diaphragm.
the beautiful sea.
Well, hey, Sergeant Hacker.
Did that come out of you?
Funny, that's exactly how I felt the first time I heard myself. You see, for years now, I've been doing it all wrong. I wasn't breathing right, but that was because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I do, thanks to Brian here. He's really been teaching me a lot, how to sing words and how to get more power into my voice. But most of all, I think I'm most grateful to him for helping me discover my diaphragm.
Jones?
Yes, Sergeant. Gomer, keep practicing those exercises.
Okay.
The beautiful.
Ain't you overdoing it a little, Jones?
Sergeant?
Look, you don't have to coach somebody so good that he becomes a threat.
You just said it was nice of me to help him.
Now listen, Jones, you got what it takes to win for my platoon, or you're not going to blow it. As of now, the singing lessons are over. Is that clear, boy?
If you say so, Sergeant.
The sky
Yeah, Pyle sounding better all the time, isn't he? Listen to that.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
It's very catchy. What's the name of it?
Scales.
Oh,
Would you like to know the song Pyle's going to sing in the contest? He told me.
not necessarily.
Boy, you sure don't seem too enthusiastic.
Why should I be? I'm stuck with an amateur, and Hacker got the only pro out of the replacement pool. There was nothing left for me, nothing.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to play dirty, just like Hacker plays dirty.
What are you going to do instead?
What instead? I'm gonna play dirty, just like Hacker plays dirty. Jones!
Sergeant.
Are you supposed to be policing this area?
Yes, Sergeant.
Then how come you missed that?
I don't know. I thought I picked up everything.
Well, thinking ain't good enough. Do it. When policing an area, you will not overlook a single scrap of paper. Not one scrap of paper.
Yes, Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant, what?
When policing an area, I will not overlook one scrap of paper.
I can't hear you.
When policing an area, I will not overlook one scrap of paper.
I still can't hear you. You will repeat it again and again until I do.
When policing an area, I will not overlook one scrap of paper. When policing an area, I will not overlook one scrap of paper. When policing an area, I will not overlook one scrap of paper. When police... I'm straining my voice.
Strain!
What is going on here? Jones, what's all the hollering? I can hear you clear over in the mess hall.
Sergeant Carter was giving me some orders.
He don't speak up, Hacker. I was just getting him to speak up so I can hear him.
Now, Pyle, the last time you were on KP, you were on pots and pans. This time you're going to have it easy. You're going to work right here in the reefer room.
Thanks, Sergeant Hacker. I really appreciate the promotion, but it's kind of chilly in here.
Chilly? Well, as soon as you start moving this produce around, you work up a good sweat, you'll be warm in no time.
Well, I sure hope so, because right now I'm broke out in goose pimples all over. Maybe I ought to go get a sweater.
You know, maybe it is a little too nippy in here. I tell you what I'll do. On the way out, I'll adjust the temperature.
Well, I sure thank you, Sergeant Hacker, and I think it'd be much healthier for the vegetables, too.
Pyle? Pyle? Where in the heck? Pyle, what are you doing? Come out of there.
Oh, hey, Sergeant.
Would you tell me what you're doing in that freezer?
I'm working. Sergeant Hacker gave me a real good job.
Of all the rotten... We got 5 hours to thaw you out. Now, come on!
Santa Lucia, now I shall quickly sail over the ocean. Santa Lucia, Santa
What do you think you're doing? He's your competition.
That was beautiful, Private Jones. A fine job.
Thank you, sir.
That was just thrilling, Brian. It just sent shivers up and down my spine.
Thanks, Gomer.
Yeah, great. They'll love you in Washington.
The next contestant is from Company B, Private Gomer Pyle.
Just do the best you can, Pyle. Maybe you'll get a consolation prize. They'll send you to Pasadena.
I'll do my best, Sergeant.
One alone to be my own. I alone to know her caresses. One to be eternally. The one my worshipping soul possesses. At her call, I'd give my all my life and all my love enduring. This would be a magic world to me if she were mine alone. At her call, I'd give my all my life and all my love enduring. This would be a magic world to me if she were mine alone.
Just a moment, Pyle. Private Jones, would you come up here? Excuse me a moment. This may seem highly unorthodox, but the winner and representative of Camp Henderson for the Navy Relief Show in Washington is Private First Class Gomer Pyle.
Pyle, you watch!
Congratulations, Gomer. That's great.
Hold it. Let me explain something. Both of you sang so well, it was really a toss-up, and, well, that's exactly what I did.
You won, Pyle. You're going to Washington. I knew you had it, kid. I knew it all the time.
Congratulations, Gomer.
I don't know what to say. I don't deserve to win. Well, imagine a student beating a teacher.
Student beating the teacher, what does that mean?
I wouldn't have won the contest if it hadn't been for Brian here.
Oh?
Well, you see, he's been coaching me. I didn't know a thing about singing except open and close my mouth. Then he started teaching me. And honest, I never learned so much so fast. He taught me everything. That song.
Nice going.
Well, as an example of what you can do, I think you should be brought to the attention of the Marine Corps Glee Club.
Sir?
They're always on the lookout for a good vocal coach, and I think you just might fit the bill.
Thank you, sir. It couldn't have turned out better.
It sure couldn't on account of you've always liked teaching. Now you're going to get to be doing what you like most. Brian, I'd like to invite you over to the PX and buy you a bottle of pop and drink a toast to the man who helped me discover my diaphragm.
It's a deal.
Thank you again, sir. And thank you, Sergeant Carter and Sergeant Hacker. It's been a happy ending all the way around.
Gomer,
Come
you're
on, let's
great.
go.
You did a great job. When you get to Washington, you're going to do just as well. You'll win it for the Gomer. I'm so proud of you.
You know something, Charlie? All of a sudden, I just got the weirdest feeling.
What's that?
That this whole thing has been something out of a storybook, and you and me are the good fairies. You notice how I played it, Boyle? I played it real cool. I never said he was good, and I never said he was bad.
Well, that's true, Sarge.
You see, if I said he was bad, he would have got discouraged. If I said he was good, he would have got cocky. So I played it neutral, and it worked.
Right, Sarge.
Yeah. Everything fell into place for us just right. And the best part is, Pyle will be in Washington out of my hair for 3 whole weeks. 21 solid days of peace and quiet.
Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck.
What is it, Pyle? Your plane's leaving early?
Better than that, Sergeant. I was just over talking to Colonel Gray, and I told him how you picked me for the contest.
Well, I believed in you.
I know, Sergeant, and since you've been such an inspiration to me so far, I got to thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful if you could go back to Washington with me and be by my side for the show?
Well, that would be nice, but I just couldn't get away, Pyle.
Well, I told Colonel Gray about it, and he thought it was a real good idea, so he's assigned you to go back to Washington with me, and I've already got the whole 3 weeks planned. We'll see all the sights together, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, the Library of Congress, just you and me, Sergeant, having the time of our